Yo, what is going on, guys? Shy Guy here, and today I'm going to be bringing y'all my APA Academy Season 2 Week 8 battle. Now, last week we got a nice dub versus D-Ray, and we're looking to push it forward for the last 5 weeks of the season. Currently sitting at 5-2 at the top of our division, and hoping to keep that up. This week we're taking on Slackout, a good bud of mine. I've played him once before, and I froze hacks him, so yeah, he's looking for vengeance on me. I hope I can win this one, get to 6-2. My matchup's kind of interesting, but I don't think it's like too bad or anything. So going to Slack's team, his team consists of Pheromosa, Giratina Altered, Sylveon, Mega Aggron, Celebi, Diggersby, Necrozma, Skuntank, Arrow, Cloyster, Moltres, and Ambipom. The 6 that he chose to bring is pretty much what I expected. Pheromosa is really obnoxious for my team. It outspeeds Zam by 1 point, I believe. I think Zam's 150 and Pharaoh is 151. So yeah, it's kind of obnoxious. But I do have like stuff like Talonflame with Gale Wings that always have priority. Ones that I know that Slack's brought a lot is Scarf Pheromosa, which means they would outspeed my whole team, and it hits pretty hard versus my team, so I could definitely see a Scarf set coming, or like a Life Orb. Extra Belt is really obnoxious. Switch into Giratina's Fat, takes hits from Terrakion, and yeah, it's mainly there for like a Terrakion check, but yeah, it's got like Will-O-Wisp, Hex. It also has a nasty Calm Mindset. If I I gotta really play precariously around Giratina. Sylveon was actually really obnoxious for my team because my only Fairy Breaker on the team is Excadrill, so like a Fat Wish, Protect, Heal Bell, Hyper Voice Sylveon was really annoying for my team. Gotta make sure I have Excadrill around to break it, or you're gonna see in a second the Z on my Terrakion. Mega Aggron, another Fatmon, not as hard for me to break as Sylveon and Giratina, but if it's running Rest, it can be obnoxious. And I do have one of my mons that does sort of bring in Aggron a lot. Diggersby, another Pokemon that's really hard for my team to switch into. Ground and Normal is really good coverage for my team. I think he brings Scarf if he doesn't bring Scarf Pheromosa, just for stuff like Yveltal, Drill. And then he brings the Arrow, which I was thinking he'd bring Necrozma or like the Celebi, maybe like a Psychic type. But he opted not to bring that, so I mean, Arrow is like kind of obnoxious, like Rock, Flying, kind of take advantage of my Steel Wing Excadrill, but I think I can handle it better than something like the Necrozma or the Celebi. But yeah, it's the first 5 all made sense to me. Arrow, like I definitely saw. Everything else, I was like, he could bring it, but I think the main 5 are the 5 that I Pheromosa, Giratina, Sylveon, Aggron, Diggersby. I definitely expected those. Maybe less Diggersby, but I definitely expected the first 4. Arrow was like the last slot. I thought Necrozma could take that spot, but I guess he didn't. So let's take a look at my team. Team we have here. So first up, we have a Suicune, which is pretty physically defensive. We could take 2 returns from like a Scarf Diggersby. We could take an Explosion from a +2 Cloyster and 2 5-hit Rock Blast from +2 Cloyster. He has no Electric type, so his main way of breaking it is Celebi, and he opted not to bring that, so yeah, that's cool. We have Roar on here, so like Curse Aggron, Calm Mind Giratina, then the Calm Mind Iron Defense Necro sets. They don't 6-0 me, because they kind of do. Toxic, I got on there just for Heal Bell pressure, because obviously I think the Sylveon's going to have it. That or like Toxic, I guess, but I think Heal Bell makes more sense. And then we got Scald Ice Beam, which hit the majority of his team super well. His water type is a Cloyster, which is super frail on the special side, so I think Scald Ice Beam is all you really need. Next up, we have our Yveltal. We got rocking out with Speed for Moltres, We have enough special attack to two-shot aggro with Dark Pulse, and two-shot most of his team, running the Dread Plate. We're not running Oblivion Wing. I believe this is. Let me check. Oh, we're running Dark Pulse, Sucker Punch, Roost, and U-Turn. Good amount of special attack, good amount of speed, just a little bit of everything else. I have enough attack, I think, to OHKO the arrow after rocks with Sucker. Let me check on that. Yeah, after rocks. And it's just a really good breaker, like Giratina, Necro, Mega Aggron. And we're going to force in the Sylveon lot, so we have the U-turn on that for there. So yeah, I mean, obviously Yveltal is going to come to this game. It's a Yveltal. I feel like Yveltal has to come to every game. Not that Yveltal has to come to every game, but this is definitely one of its better matchups. Darkspan looks really good here. His resist or Pheromosa, which isn't really resist Sylveon, which is definitely good to switch in, but I can take advantage of that with U-turn. And Skunk Tank, which he opted time to bring, and Skunk Tank's pretty garbage, not gonna lie. Now then we got our Terrakion here with the Rocky and Z. Good amount of attack, good amount of speed, rest and HP, and like the 4 in defense, special defense. Stone Edge, Close Combat, Swords Dance, and Rock Polish. This is my main win con. I've been bringing a lot of offensive Terrakion sets lately. We got speed for Celebi and Scarf Pheromosa after a Rock Polish. The attack means that I have enough attacks that after an SD, Roxy's going to kill the Sylveon, the Necrozma, and a Spadef Giratina. I think he'd bring physically defensive, but in case he brings Spadef. Mainly, if I can get rid of Pheromosa, I just need Swords Dance. I don't need Rock Polish, but because if you look at the team that you brought, I don't really set up both as Rock Polish and a Swords Dance. I guess Giratina, but he's going to have like Hex, Wisp, Arrow maybe, but he probably EQs me. So yeah, nothing I would really switch out. So if I can get rid of that Pheromosa, and I guess if he's Scarf Diggersby, all I need is Swords Dance, and I can just put in some fine work. Next up we have our Aromatisse. Let's check it out. Aromatisse. Rocking out with the leftovers. Aroma Veil, which means we can't get taunted. Moonblast, Toxic, Wish Protect. I wanted something for Pheromosa to switch into it like offensively, like a high jump kick. And that's what Aromatisse does. I believe we're just running like max HP, max defense. Yep, with the Bowl of Nature. Straight up take Pheromosa hits for that. I believe we take a Life Orb High Jump Kick into Life Orb Poison Jab after lefties. And then we always go Moonblast because it's frail. Yeah, that's pretty much what this thing's here for. We do bring in Mega Aggron a lot, but I have a Suicune that kind of beats Mega Aggron, so that's pretty good. Yep. I just was really worried about Pheromosa. I had to kind of bring it. Next up we have our Excadrill, which is Focus Sash, Mold Breaker, Jolly Nature, a lot in attack, a lot in speed, a little bit in Spadef. That's what the Focus Sash is there. Earthquake, Iron Head, Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin. If you look at his team, like if it's, I don't know, if I felt like I wanted to lead Excadrill, and he leads like Diggersby, and you just click CQ, I can live it and get up rocks. Or Scarf Diggersby in that case. But yeah, I just wanted something with rocks, so that I can guarantee get up rocks necessarily. Yeah, and then finally we have our Kyurem, which is Choice Specs Pressure, running a lot in special attack and speed. Draco Meteor, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Flash Cannon. If you look at his team that he brought, he has nothing from this thing. Well, Mega Aggron can take like Ice Beams, but it's not going to take like a Specs Earth Power, and the Specs Ice Beams are going to be like doing lots over time. Sylveon could also switch in, but it's not going to appreciate Ice Beam. It's chipped, and then Flash Cannon does two-shot that. I think that's what the special attack was for with the Specs. Let's check on that. Yeah, we two-shot Aggron, two-shot Sylveon, just two-shot everything. I think everything on his team at least. So yeah, pretty good team. So yeah, that's what we're bringing. Shoutouts to Aaron for genning my team, and Lantern Joe for recording my game. Looking at leads, I think he's gonna lead off with Mega Aggron. Maybe that'll like lead Diggersby, lead Arrow, something like that. I figured Suicune would be a pretty good lead for his team, so yeah, that's what we're gonna opt with. And yeah, like I said, if we can win this game, we're gonna be up to 6-2. I believe going into this battle, almost everyone on my team had like 4 losses at least, so winning would be really nice. It's going to lead off with Sentry, which is the Mega Aggron. I get that right, and I lead off with my Suicune. See, now figuring that this Mega Aggron might just try to click rocks here, I'm just going to fire off a Scald. It's actually really free here because it's Mega Aggron, Diggersby, Pheromosa, Sylveon, Giratina, and Arrow. So yeah, Scald's really free here. And like if he goes into Sylveon, I burn it. He probably has healed up, but he wouldn't. So yeah, we're just gonna Scald this, do like 25% and score a burn, which is really good. He's gonna Toxic me instead of prioritizing his rocks, which is all fine and dandy. I do need to make sure I keep the Suicune healthy for this Aggron. Maybe I just Scald again here, as he's gonna swap out and go into Finlandia, I believe, which is Sylveon. Instead, just gonna fire off another Scald. And this time we don't score the burn, so we're getting pretty lucky with our burns, not getting them when we don't want them, and getting them when we would like them. Now I didn't take any extra chip. I believe I swap out, or do I put Toxic here? I think I swap out because I don't want to rack up on too much Toxic damage. No, I just click Toxic. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember this battle. It's kind of a while back. So we're gonna talk to the Sylveon, as he's gonna throw up a Wish, and I'm thinking he's probably gonna try to get his Aggron back up to full, even though it's only at like, it's at 70%. It's still pretty healthy. But I figured he's going to do that, and if he wants to stay in, so I figured I'd bring in my Excadrill here, and I could potentially eat up rocks. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, since I'm running a Mold Breaker drill, that means I ignore Aggron's filter, which means I do a bit more to it. I don't think I two-shot it, but because it's got like fat physical defense, but yeah, that's nice. He is going to swap out and go back into his Aggron, and is going to catch this Wish. But my drill is still at full, meaning my focus sash is intact. His Aggron's at full, which doesn't mean too much to me. I can still chip it down. I think I click EQ here. Just chip it. This is going to go into his Giratina. And I'm going to activate special. This EQ is going to do about 1/4 of the Giratina. I think that revealed that he's like mixed defensive. I don't think he's fully defensive, but he does have a good amount. But he's not like full, which is good, I guess. I don't know if he's like bold or timid. Not timid, calm. I'm just going on my Yveltal here, thinking this Giratina doesn't do anything to me outside like what Will-O-Wisp. And he's just gonna double out and go into the the Arrow, which is a pretty good double on his part. Now I just go out on my Suicune, which is I guess my best Arrow check. I mean, I guess Excadrill can take the edge, but if he's like Ground Z, then we're in trouble. Because oh yeah, forgot, I'm stupid. His Z moves users are Arrow, Necrozma, and Celebi, I believe. I could double check on that. But yeah, we're switching on the Stone Edge. Take a decent chunk from it. Yeah, Z move users are Celebi, Necrozma, and Arrow. Now it's gonna go for the EQ. Should do about 40 to us. And now it's Scald. And the Scald's going to do about 2/3, but we do score another burn. Our Scald luck has actually been like really good, and I feel bad. But it's Scald. It burns when you need it. Well, if you're the Scald user, it's going to burn when you do it, and not burn when you don't need it. Anyways, he goes for the Z just to ensure that he goes with my Suicune. So yeah, Suicune is going to pull getting Z to die twice back-to-back weeks, as he's going to fire off the Continental Crush. Yo, I'm running Continental Crush myself, so it's dual Continental Crushers. I guess it's because Roxy's a really good Z move. Yeah, Suicune dies. Now I go into my Excadrill. If he does break my sash, it's fine. But I figure getting rid of this Arrow is worth it, so now I can't outspeed Yveltal and be annoying. He goes for Taunt. I guess, thinking maybe he might save. I think he might save it, but it's burnt. It's at like 25%. I'm just going to kill it with the Iron Head. So now arrows down, which is one less thing that's faster than Terrakion and Yveltal, which is nice. Now he's going to go into his Pheromosa, and I'm Sash, so I live any hit. So I stay in, heals for high jump kick, and misses. I don't know how much this matters. I mean, his Pheromosa was going to die either way. I checked the calcs, and I did like a 102 to no bulk, and I didn't think he'd have a lot to outspeed Zam, but you never know. Yeah, we do get rid of the Pheromosa, which is nice. He's going to go into his Giratina and not want to catch a Willow or anything. Just going to my Yveltal, which, Yveltal getting burnt, that actually might come back to bite me, you never know. So yeah, we're going to catch the burn, which I think is better than getting Toxic, so we're getting worn down, but not too badly. And now I just threaten this thing with Dark Pulse. I don't think he's going to stay in, so I believe I click U-turn here. He doesn't stay in and goes into the Mega Aggron. Which now I wish I did click Dark Pulse because I would have two-shot it, but it's besides the point. We do -5 to that Aggron because it's an Aggron and we're a burnt Yveltal. I go into my Extra here. And I do know I can two-shot this thing, I believe. Yeah, I think I can two-shot it from this range. So I just go for an EQ here. As he's going to get out of his rocks here, I think. Yeah, he's going to EQ. Oh, we're going to do quite a bit. Yeah, he goes for the rocks. Now, I just EQ again, thinking, he probably doesn't save this thing. It's getting pretty low, but he could, I guess, try to wish it back up. So I just click EQ again as he's going to switch out and go back into the Giratina, which is going to get chipped by another Earthquake. So we're slowly chipping. Actually, no, I rapid spin here, thinking he's just going to stay in. I thought I clicked EQ. Wow. That was a good play. I don't know why I rapid spin there. I thought EQ was just such a good play to get rid of the drill. Not drill, egg. Yeah, now I go into my Yveltal here. Not Yveltal. I go into Aromatisse. Just to catch Shadow Ball. It's not going to be much at all. It does like 60 per HP, which is about a little bit over my fourth my HP. We got the leftovers, which is going to help keep us healthy and whatnot, all that hullabaloo. I double out into the Kyurem here, as I think he's going to double into Aggron. Yeah, that's what. I doubled into Kyurem. I think he's going to either double into Aggron or Sylveon, and I can. That's actually a really dumb play on my part. I don't know why I did that. He stayed in Will-O-Wisp, which actually benefited me. My logic for the play was actually really dumb. I think he goes Aggron, and I could repel it. But if he went Sylveon on my Aromatisse to try to like take advantage with Heal Bell, that would have been pretty bad for me. He's gonna go into Aggron and Ice Beam. I think two-shot and everything. So we're just Ice Beam this, and we just kill it straight up. So that's nice. I mean, the burn was always good. We always two-shot it either way, so because it was like a roll. And there was the burn too. He goes into Sylveon here, as I believe I just set this off to get good Ice Beam damage off. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Got a good amount off with Ice Beam, about like 30, 35-ish%. As Hyper Voice is just gonna pick us off. We're still looking pretty good. I believe it's 4-3. I think it's 4-3. Sylveon's gonna get some leftovers, but Toxic's gonna cancel that out. So Sylveon's sitting about just above half. I go into Extra, and I think I'm gonna click Iron Head here. That or Earthquake? I think Earthquake, in case he went like Diggersby for some reason, or swapped out. Yeah, so we get off more damage on the Giratina, and that's what he's gonna do. Go into the Giratina. So I'm going to Earthquake, and yep, you just get about like 25-ish% off. 20. This thing's still being very annoying, but I do have that Yveltal, which can break and two-shot this thing, and it doesn't look like he has a good rest. I mean, he could. He has Will-O-Wisp and Shadow Ball revealed only, so you never know. I go into my Yveltal, which is going to take Rock's Chip. I don't remember what he clicked here. I think it's Shadow Ball. So we're going to take that, and then we're going to take the burn as well. I believe I clicked U-turn here, thinking he's not going to want to get his Giratina weakened when I have a drill. And Terrakion that doesn't fit the fuel, by the way. He doesn't even know what my Terrakion set is. So yeah, he's gonna swap out and act like U-turn here as he goes to the Sylveon. And I figured, you know what? Let's just go into Terrakion and try to kill him with the Z if he swaps out into tries to swap out into like Giratina. It's all good. I think I could sort of stance up on that and like cancel out the Will-O-Wisp and whatnot. So yeah, he's gonna be at about below 50, and I'm just gonna click the Roxy here and get rid of this thing, which means I open up the door for Yveltal, which is really good. So I'm just gonna Roxy it, and yeah, that's gonna take out the Sylveon. I believe we did about like 60-ish, so this wasn't a roll or anything. Shit, we're gonna fire off the we're gonna fire off our own Continental Crush. He fired his off earlier. But yeah, let's get rid of the Sylveon. Opens up the door much for Yveltal. That's gonna be nice for us. And as soon as I killed the Sylveon, he went right into the Diggersby. And this just screamed to me, okay, he's Scarf, he's going to go for EQ or whatever. Maybe a U-turn, maybe a return, I don't know. I'm not staying in. I figured I can SD and Stone Edge to kill this thing. So I just go in a drill, thinking, oh, I'm just going to sack this off, you know. I don't really need it anymore because the, whatchamacallit, the Sylveon's down, so I don't need the Iron Hit for anything. And, like, this wasn't breaking Giratina. And it wasn't, like... And he goes for the agility. Whack play. I did not see that coming. I thought he was just going to, like, Scarf EQ me. But no, good play on his part. I don't know. It was, like, more like the end game. Yeah, Shy, you got this. No, Shy, you don't got this. EQ's going to blow me back because Diggersby is strong. Now, I believe Aromatisse can take one hit, but the Moonblast isn't going to do much back, and we are slower. So yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. Go into our Aromatisse and pray for some crits. But I already got the high jump, kick, miss, the skull burns, whatnot. So, we're not going to get a Moonblast crit. I believe we do about, like, it's about 35%-ish. It's not like he's leftovers or anything. He's actually Sash, so that made sense why I tried to set up on the Terrakion. So what I should have done was just click CC and bring him down to a Sash, and then afterwards I just Sucker Punch him with Yveltal, and then I break the Giratina with 2 Dark Pulses. I think I would have been able to take Burn, Shadow, 2 rounds of Burn and Shadow Ball, and I would have won the game 3-0. I thought I won at 4-0 if I didn't choke, but yeah, he's Sash. If Yveltal didn't get burnt, actually, I might have been able to Sucker Punch. I don't know. Interesting to say, but yeah, this Diggersby is just going to clean up my roster after I get that Sucker Punch off. Terrakion is not taking a new Q, which is unfortunate. If I was like, well, I couldn't be Shikra because I was Z. I needed the Z for Diggers and Sylveon and Necro and Giratina. But yeah, if I was Shikra, maybe we had a chance. But it's going to be GG. We lose 2-0. GG slack out. He played well. His prep was well. I did not see that Agility Diggersby at the end coming. Thought it was going to be Scar. Something we need to look forward to in our last 4 games. Make sure we don't throw away like this. Make sure not to let anything set up. I wasn't being passive. I just thought he was Scar. I was adamant he was Scar. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's only a 2-0 loss. We are sitting at 5-3 plus 1, and like I said, I think everyone on my team besides me has at least 4 losses. So we're still at the top. We still have a good team. I think our last 4 weeks we play Jacob, who is 7-1 going into this week. I play him later this evening, actually. And then we play Itz, who's also 5-3 with me. I think he's got better diff though. And then we play Vepsis, who took over for someone, but he's 1-0 with the team he took over. And then we take on Tony, who's 4-4, I believe. Yeah, I think that's all sounds right. And out of those 4, I'm hoping to go 4-0, but I know Jacob's really good. I've heard of Vepsis before. I think he's really good. I've seen him play in APA, other APA leagues. He's pretty solid. I think I can beat Tony, but the last time I played him, he did beat me. So these are all 4 really good battlers that we're facing for the last 4 weeks. I need to beat really need to beat all of them, actually. But if I don't, and I lose the bye, it's whatever. They're all really good battlers and whatnot. So yeah, that's going to be it. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you hated the video, give it a dislike. Comment on anything you want down below. And subscribe if you want to watch the last 4 battles and potential playoffs for the Spheals. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.